we're ready to go. So in this video, I want to talk about the importance of realization of freedom and about the misconceptions that most people don't understand about it. So generally speaking, it is obvious that a lot of people want freedom. They need, based on their words, they need freedom. They strive for freedom. They want a free will. It all the time seems to me like a bizarre idea. It's really strange for me to think of it, because imagine that if everyone does whatever they want, then the world wouldn't exist in the first place, because those people fail to realize that doing whatever they want comes with cost. And let's say if they want to feel themselves, they have to give up certain things. They have to pay the cost, face the music, in other words, because obviously you can't go beyond the certain limits, certain borders of this world. You can't go to the supermarket and get whatever you want without paying a bill, without paying money, and you can't say in this position, no, I want it, so give me it. So this is not even logical to me to think of it. And that's why I'm against about idea of freedom, because I believe that freedom actually is something that is temporary, probably indulgent. Then at the end, you will definitely pay the bill. If not in these contexts, but in any other different context. For example, people end up with drugs. So they got this freedom. They think that they're doing what they like to do, what they wanted to do. However, eventually they'll pay the price. They're sacrificing their health and time and money, obviously, by doing this stuff. So it doesn't mean a freedom. It means self-destruction, I would call it. It's the temporary self-indulgence, then at the end, it brings you destruction. And it applies in any realm of this context. Like, I've seen a lot of guys, a lot of acquaintances and friends of mine who talk about the importance of freedom, and they want to strive for freedom. They need freedom. I'm like, what the hell? What do you mean? Like, don't you have enough freedom in your contemporary life? Or can't you do whatever you want right now? Like, aren't you satisfied with the things that you are with? So I don't understand that, because for me, I'm good. I'm good with orders. I'm good with borders and limits, because I truly understand without those limits, there would be chaos. Everything wouldn't obey certain principle. Everything would fall apart. For that reason, to keep balance, equilibrium, to be in equilibrium society, we have to have borders, we have to have limits and superior people above us. People who understand the importance of light and dark, and people who keep those rules for the society to function well. I don't understand, like, every new regulation, or people all the time complain about regulations of their government, or I don't know, about a system, how it's corrupted. But if they were in their position, if they fail to put themselves in their position, if they were in their position for a moment, for just a day, I don't know what they would do. I think they would go with the same pathway. They would announce those regulations to keep everything in order, because without it, everything would again fall apart. Kings, presidents, everyone who is who is in charge of the country or anything else, they put those limits, they put those regulations to keep things safe, not only for their benefit, but for the benefit of the public as well. Without rule, there is disaster. That's why I'm good with the idea of not having that much freedom. I'm good. I'm in moderate level, so I don't need more. I don't want to go and do whatever I want, because this is not appropriate. This is logically, it cannot be appropriate. If you do whatever you want, then everyone will do the same. And if everyone does the same, then you are done. The same concept applies to the concept of rarity, to the concept of uniqueness. In other words, if something is quite rare, then obviously it must be expensive. That's cool. However, if something is common, then it doesn't have that much price. It is not that expensive. I want to convert this to the life of human. Like, we are humans born with nothing. We don't have basically anything valuable. We don't give things, but we accept from our childhood in the early infant years to the, I don't know, teenagerhood. We all the time gain things around us. We gain care, we gain, I don't know, money, food, we need shelter, we need protection. So we need the things we can't give, but we take those things. At a certain point of our life, we start to radiate, we start to, again, show mutual assistance towards people who are taking care of us or towards society. I don't know. So my point is, you have to make yourself, you have to first of all understand that you are nothing. You have to understand that you are starting from zero back to square one, from scratch. And you have to build yourself as a gold and make yourself rare. The more unique characteristics, the more you are well-rounded, the more your chances to be unique. If you are unique, obviously you are rare. If you are rare, you are priceless. You are expensive. Everyone wants that employee. Everyone wants that student to be in there with them because they are unique. So I all the time, every single day, try to question myself. What is the bravest thing that I've done so far? What is the bravest thing that I'm going to do today? And without it, believe me, you can't achieve to the top. If you settle down with your ordinary lifestyle and think that you've done enough or you've achieved enough, just look at around. You've got your phone, you've got social media. Compare yourself with other people who've done a lot of things at your age, probably younger than you. And every time I watch those people, it really hits me. It really hits me, and I all the time in the motion. I'm all the time in the process of getting better every single day. That's why. The same advice for everyone. Make yourself from nothing to the something important. For that reason, you all the time try to acknowledge yourself. You all the time try to give a lot of questions and answer those questions. Move on. And try to do something, some small thing in your life, in regular life. And those small things will at the end will compound and it will give you something bigger thing. So yeah, that was my message, kind of about freedom and about the importance of discipline, because having discipline isn't something bad. Actually, a lot of people live life without discipline. They live life like a feather in the air. I'll tell you what, as I heard from other people like Andrew Tate or any influencers who talk about the importance of discipline, they tell that there is nothing that you can control except your mind. You have to be resilient. You have to have those inner discipline and be able to accept those challenges and tackle them on a daily basis. In that way, if you make your mindset ready for the war, then there's nothing to break you down.